Hi Taurus, it's Mary with Seer. Welcome to your weekly tarot or oracle reading for October 1st through the 7th, 2019. So we have two oracle cards and then the rest is tarot. So the first card I have, let me put it down here where you can see it better. It's kind of bright. It's slow and steady. Let me lay it down here. Slow and steady. It's a 12 and it's reversed, okay? So it's like a snail lady, okay? So this card is about patience. And slow and steady is like the way Taurus is. Well, it's kind of your nature to be slow and steady when you're in your power. Slow and steady, being careful, making some progress at a time. And well, it kind of feels like recently you've wanted to get things moving. Maybe you have an idea where you want to go or what you want to do, and it seems like it's just not happening fast enough. And there's a reason for this. So you're asked to hold back and be in the moment and be aware of the surroundings, things around you that you may not have noticed in the past. That gives you more information while you're there. Excuse me. It gives you, just a minute. Because if you move forward too fast, you're going to miss something and it's not going to come out the way you want if you try to force it. Okay? So, I'm going to leave it at that. Because Father Sky has more information. Okay. So Father Sky is trusting the unknown. So, Father Sky is saying he's the Native American version of God or the higher power, the universal love, right? And well, Father Sky knows what you want, and you're being asked to let go of the control. That you're going to be shown the direction, and it's time to trust in the unknown, and that what you're going through is putting you on the road, and it's being there's some divine intervention going on here to lead you to a better place, because sometimes we don't know what's going to make us happy. We think we know, and then we realize that wasn't it, whatever we're going through, right? So, there's a bigger picture going on here. So you're asked to try to rise above it and see the bigger picture. Okay? Maybe do things different than you've been doing them. Because this Father Sky card is saying that, you're getting in your own way. So, now Taurus, this could resonate all or in part with you. This could be you I'm speaking to, or the cross watcher, or the other party, okay? Alright, so, well, I can see here with the Ace of Wands that it appears you're pretty excited about something. You have, well, passion about something, an idea, a relationship, a new start, a purpose, your life. Somehow something's been reborn, and that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Passion, excitement. And you want to move forward, right? Okay. But there's also something here about justice. And I'm not sure if you want to move forward in your passion to bring justice to somebody. So sorry. Or to speak something for justice, okay? It feels like you want to bring it to somebody because maybe it just kind of feels like the truth wasn't spoken. And because of that, maybe justice wasn't served. There wasn't a balance. Maybe there was an aha moment, but it doesn't feel like... It feels like by bringing justice, you'll receive justice, right? I mean, that's the way it feels, so. And because you have judgment here, because you've learned the lesson, you feel like, oh, I get it now. And I got to do the right thing. That's the way this feels. This is upright. That means a lesson was incorporated. It was learned. You had the aha moment. And you want to move forward. You want to move forward because maybe you want to try again. You want to make things right. At the minimum, that's the way it feels, but hold that thought. And this is something about, this is the Ace of Cups reversed. This is a lack of commitment and love. Most of all, it's a lack of commitment to love yourself. So maybe that is what you want to tell somebody. That it was because you didn't love yourself. That they were treated that way, or you treated them that way, or you allowed things to go in that direction. Or didn't, I don't know, stand up for them? Make it right with them? It was a lack of commitment too. You know, if we don't have unconditional love for ourselves, it's almost impossible to give it to someone else. It's conditional. You know. And so therefore we think that we're not loved because we can't love ourselves unconditionally only when we have this or we have this or we have this. It's important to have something deeper. No matter what happens, you have your own back. You know what I mean? So now we have the Ten of Pentacles, and this is kind of like your card, Taurus, because, well, if you're in the King energy, and it kind of looks like that you're trying to be in the King energy. The King of Pentacles he's very nurturing, and he takes care of his family, and he does the right thing, and he's loyal, and he's honest, and he's built great abundance. And this is the king everyone wants to marry. I mean, it's like, it's a great dad, a good partner, you know? And it is, I'm not sure if this is who you want to be, or you feel like you are at this time, that you've made it there. So then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's reversed. So this is kind of feels like it's past, present, right? It's kind of like this is a realization of why things weren't working out for you. Because you weren't being honest and bringing the truth or seeing the truth, both. And that was affecting your abundance and love. And it kind of feels like love in a lot of areas of your life. And, and stability somehow, because I'm not seeing the card here, but this is a card of stability. And it's kind of like you know how you're going to get there now. Or you understand, or you're already there. So you can see it, okay? And I could see how you'd want to jump right into it and do what you think you need to do. And how you would be. It's funny, I'm hearing before I lose my nerve. You know, that's beautiful. But if you're really if you are embracing this King of Pentacles, and you have learned the lesson, and you believe in justice, and you wanna give it and get it, but you want to give it, and you're inspired for a new life, a new way, new relationships, new everything, and you have this passion, then if this change is really here, you don't have to be afraid of losing the nerve, because it's who you are now, you see? And that's beautiful. So my question to you right here on this side, why do you think you're being told to wait? What is it that you think you're not quite ready about? Or what do you think is not ready? Okay, so this is the Father Sky, right? Father Sky knows what you want, wants to give you what you want. Well, then we have the Tower, so it's almost like the Tower came down. I don't know how long ago this happened, but in order for you to see what you need to see. And that's a tough one. That means that there was a foundation that just blew apart. And it could be with love, it could be with family, it could be with jobs, it could be with everything, or all or some part. The Tower comes down because the foundation wasn't stable. So let me ask you, because we know there was dishonesty in the past, we know that you weren't being fair, because it's right here. That's what this is telling us, okay? Or it appears, and whoever resonates with this. This came down to kind of. Sometimes the towers come down so we can reflect on what just happened, what we were really in, and where we're really happy. Okay. I've had almost every tower come down this year. It's like, bring it on. I know another one's coming. I've gotten pretty used to them, taking them in stride now, because I know everything that I had needed to be broken down and rebuilt. So, anyway, so then we have the job, relationships. Okay. Feels like you're taking it pretty good, though. You're starting to see why. It's that higher view of it, right? That's beautiful. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, reversed. So the Knight of Pentacles is a really slow offer or somebody moving forward. Well, when it's reversed, it's not happening. It's not coming. I don't know. Because you're Taurus, this represents you. And it's a younger energy than the King of Pentacles, okay? So it feels like you were a knight before, okay? Maybe you're trying to get from the knight to the king, or you just leveled up from the knight to the king. But a knight that was not loyal, a knight that was not honest, a knight that could not commit, and a knight that was not moving forward. Definitely stuck. Okay? And not financially doing well either. That's a tough one. Maybe a knight that felt like he or she didn't have strength to move forward. Maybe a knight that was making excuses for not facing things. But you know what happens is that tower comes down and it's already blown apart. So there you go. You don't have to blow it apart. It's done. So now what are you going to do? That's kind of how that divine intervention happens. So then we have the Six of Pentacles. And whatever was going on in the situation that got blown apart, there was not fairness there. There was not reciprocity. So, and also, there was almost like theft. Was it theft? It's dishonesty and somebody embezzling money, taking things. Maybe somebody found out about somebody being dishonest with financially, okay? Minimum. Or with other relationships. You know, maybe they weren't giving to just one relationship. Or taking just from one relationship. So then, the next card I have, excuse me, is a Four of Cups reverse. And the Four of Cups reverse said, okay, I messed up, I overlooked stuff, I took things for granted, I was bored, I couldn't see what was being offered to me, but I'm not making that mistake again. And that's a good thing. It's like I'm making progress, I'm learning this lesson, and I'm not going to allow that again. Okay. Four of Pentacles says, I'm going to be careful with my heart, with my finances, with my feelings, with the people I'm around. Maybe I need to choose a little bit better. Maybe I should be more discerning who I allow near everything of mine, including, I don't know why, I'm saying my body, your body. I'm not sure why that's coming out that way. So, in the end I have this Two of Cups. And you know what's really weird is, these are all kind of, well, they're kind of cards of challenges, except this Two of Cups. So I'm wondering what this has to do with all of this, Taurus. This is like a soulmate card, or it's somebody you love dearly, you know, and it's kind of somebody that sees you for who you are and you see them. But how is this possible when we have this Tower, you see? So maybe you're reflecting on this person, okay? Maybe this person is inspiring you, and that's the person that you want to come to and talk about what happened, talk about the dishonesty, tell them what you've learned and who you are now. That's the way that feels. The person that you didn't feel like you were strong enough to talk to before. The person that you didn't feel like you could commit to before. But you feel like that you need to make a choice. And now I need to talk to you about something else. Father Sky. Okay, we talked about the eagle, the bird's eye view, right? It rising above everything and seeing it. They also talk about healing father relationships. And I'm not sure if you have sons or if your father's still alive, but maybe it's time to heal that relationship, because if that relationship is running you and you're making the mistakes your father did, or if you, as a woman, if this is a woman, you know, you're picking men like your father, then that needs to be looked at, okay? And if your father is alive or not, it's healing within the father dynamic, however that applies in the relationship. So, this pretty much speaks for itself. I don't know where you've been, Taurus, this time. If you, I don't know where you've been, where you went when you were away from this person, but I would like to say I'm very proud of you for the healing you've done. It feels peaceful, except for the impatience, of course. So, but that's how it goes, right? When you're putting things off and you're avoiding things, but then when you want to do them, you can't. Do you think that's a lesson in itself? I think maybe it could be. Maybe it helps us reflect on the times we avoided things and put them off. Now that we want to do them, we're being told to no, wait. Maybe that's a lesson too, how we did that to others and put them off. So, I'm going to give you, we're at 19 minutes, just a few mental cards, because you know where you're going. You know where you're going. And if you feel still, if you're still feeling like you haven't got strength, then that really looks like it was the past. So, making amends is important, even if all it is just making amends and saying, I get it now. It's really important. Especially if the words weren't spoken. people that have been treated unfairly have to make peace with it. They don't have a choice because they have to move on from you or whoever this is for. From, you know, it's just the way it is. Sometimes we don't get any closure. And, but doing the best for ourselves sometimes is all the closure we get to have. I am forgiving. Wow. Just said that. I am forgiving. You can see that these are really light cards, so. I care for the earth. And Tauruses usually do care for the earth because they're earth signs, plants, animals, flowers, but that's all things in the earth. Partners, ex-partners, people you don't agree with. Okay, people you left behind, caring for all people. Okay? I can be trusted. Wow, Taurus, that's huge. That's huge. I can be trusted. Let me put it down here so you can see it better. Oh, maybe not. The words are really light, though. So, your mantra, I can be trusted. I care for the earth and all things on the earth, beings, animals, everything. I am forgiving. I trust myself. I trust the universe is doing this for my highest good. I trust my soulmate. I trust that this happened for a reason. I trust that the tower came down for a reason. I trust the lesson. I am forgiving. I am forgiving of myself most of all. I understand. Do you understand where it went wrong? Do you understand where the choice was made? In this reflection, while you're being halted, kind of put on pause. That's some work that can be done during this. Do you understand why you didn't bring the truth? Why you weren't, why things were blocked for you? And why you denied your self-love and others? That's the question. This is beautiful. I'm so proud of you. Have a good week.